All right, Shalom. First and foremost, giving all praises, honor, glory, respect, and blessings to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rachak Wadash. Salutations to the Lord's elect on the four corners of the earth, pushing this truth and sincerity while patiently waiting for Yahweh Shai's return. And double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone, which have taught us everything we know through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. Okay, and welcome to another phone lesson, which I'm going to be doing on my phone. You know, it's going to be called Be Vigilant, because the devil is moving. Now, you should know who I'm talking about when I say the devil. I'm not talking about the spiritual demon Satan. Okay? I'm talking about so-called elites through the Illuminati, through these different governments around the world, okay? They're making moves. So we got to watch. We got to be vigilant, you know? Watch out for this MPOX, you know? It's here in the United States, you know. They might be putting it on the money so they can scare people into not wanting to deal with dollars anymore. Who knows? But, you know, just be careful and be circumspect, like it tells you in Ephesians chapter 5, verse 15. You know, there's been a lot of things happening in the news lately, prophecies jumping out of the books. We're hearing about earthquakes, protests, riots all over the world. You know, we got a new situation that could escalate into a war that's on the rise right now between the whole situation between the United States and Taiwan. You know, things are continuously heating up between the United States and Russia over Ukraine. And now we got this MPOX to deal with. Okay? Now, if you're of the elect, you won't have to worry about that. The Lord is going to shield you. He's going to shield you from MPOX, okay? It don't matter if it's on the money or not. But in a event that you do somehow get it, know that the Lord will deliver you from it. Okay? So I'm going to just start off with this. The book of Revelation, chapter 12, verse 12, it says, "Therefore rejoice ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea." Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea. Okay? It says, "For the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time." Okay? So the so-called elites, they are pushing harder than ever to crash the dollar. You know, they're working harder than ever to crash the dollar. And one of the ways they're doing it is by having the United States do all this spending, which is going towards what? Billions, billions of dollars in military aid and support to Ukraine. And while the United States is doing all this spending, they're doing more and more printing, which is leading to the devaluating of the dollar and further causing prices to go up, the cost of living to go up, causing gas prices, even though gas prices rising, I believe it's systematically done. But still, you know, the cost of living is going up. Food prices going up, okay? Meanwhile, the government is doing all this spending and doing all this printing, and it's leading to further devaluation of the dollar. Okay? And we all know what happens when that dollar crashes. They want to bring in a charagma, okay? The CHIP, which is the MOTB. So we got to be vigilant, man, because the devil's making moves. Okay, he knows he has but a short time to rule, and he's really angry because of the fact that, you know, thousands of years ago, their forefather Esau, in the book of Genesis, the 27th chapter, well, in the book of Genesis, the 25th chapter to the 27th chapter, you know, he lost his birthright and his blessing to our forefather Jacob. So the so-called elites, they know who we are. They know who our father's lineage go back to. Okay? They know who we are, and they know who our father's lineage goes back to. Okay? So we got to watch, man, because they're always scheming. They're always plotting. You better best believe it. Shut up. You better... Didn't I just tell you to shut up? Anyways, you know, you better best believe they're going to come up with new schemes and new plots and new ploys. You know, this mpox, this is just one of many viruses and different diseases they have, okay? You know, when that gets played out, they're going to come out with their new, they're going to come out with something new. Okay? Ebola got old in the news. What was the next thing they came with? The bird flu and this, you know, it's like, you know, and it's just going to lead to further taking away people's rights. It's going to lead to further enslaving people. You know, they want to scare the people into this NWO. And one of the ways they intend on doing that is by disease warfare. Okay, and we've seen several YouTube videos already on YouTube of people who got the mpox all around their mouths. You know, which, you know, I don't think that's a coincidence. You know, something tells me they've been blowing rod for that to happen, because it's not going to just appear around your mouth, you know, because technically mpox, well, mpox can appear anywhere on your body. So if it's appearing around your mouth, then obviously you've been on your knees blowing rod or something, you know? Because even if you did touch dirty money with your hands, you know, it's not going to just be around your mouth. It's going to be on different areas of your face as well. So let's go from there to Ephesians. Ephesians chapter 5, verse 15. It says, "See then that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools," right? "But as wise, redeeming the time, because the days are what? The days are evil." Redeeming the time, because the days are what? The days are evil. Jacob's trouble is not a good time. It is an evil time. Okay? These different events that we see happening around the world is going to lead to martial law. It's going to lead to people being separated from families. You know, some brothers will have to be on a run, hiding out in the wilderness, depending on the Lord to bring them food, to bring food for them and their family. That's an evil time, man. You know? And the times that we're coming to, we're going to need a lot of faith, man. Okay? I mean, hell, here in Niagara Falls, the crime rate is going up. Okay? The crime rate is going up. Okay, well, what was it? Yesterday, somebody stole a bike. You know, my brother's motorcycle got stolen. Well, his little moped that he had got stolen. So the crime rate is starting to go up, man. Why? Because people are uneasy. You know, people starting to feel the squeeze that the so-called elites is through the Illuminati by the government that they are putting on society. And as we draw closer to the end of the age of this man's rulership, things are only going to get worse and things are only going to get harder. So, bringing up that quote that was spoken of by Bruce Lee, when he said, pray not for an easy life, but pray to endure a hard one. Pray to endure a hard life. Because enduring a hard life is a part of what makes you a man, And by enduring a hard life in this truth, it makes you more than just a man. It makes you a man of the Lord. Especially when you're doing everything that a hopeful member of the elect would do. Enduring hardships and this truth is what makes you a man of the Lord. You see, so yeah, that one was, see that ye walk circumspectly. Now there's another one that I would like to get in the book of Matthew, the 26th chapter. Bear with me for one moment, okay? Matthew chapter 26. I guess I'll just start at 1. Okay, BC. Okay, here we go. So this is the book of Matthew, chapter 26, verse 41. It says, watch and pray. Now, how do you watch? What should you be watching for? The prophecies that are spoken of in the Holy Scriptures by observing the alternative news media, by watching the news, by watching, YouTube videos, by watching your surroundings, even some of these newspapers are starting to talk about more serious things now. You might read the newspaper and you might hear about something serious that happened, So it says, watch and pray that ye enter not into temptation. So you should be watching as well as praying. Praying to the Lord to enlighten you on certain events that you can line up with prophecies in the Holy Scriptures, Praying that the Lord keeps you awake. Praying that the Lord does not, take his Holy Spirit from you. Because the closer we get to the end, the more bug outs are going to manifest. You're going to start hearing about more crazier and more wayward doctrines. You're going to start hearing about people coming with their own thing. See? So it says, watch and pray that ye enter not into temptation. The spirit indeed is willing, but the flesh is weak. And this is something we must all keep in mind. Do not underestimate your flesh. Okay? Okay? Do not underestimate your flesh. Scriptures say the heart is desperately wicked. Who can know it? You know, we're watching and hastening until the coming of the day of Yahushua. Remember that. Now, let's go to 1 Peter chapter 5, verse 8. Okay, it says, be sober, be vigilant. You know, you're watching. Why? Because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about seeking whom he may devour. And that's the so-called elites. And they intend on devouring us by sending up demonic enchantments, you know, performing certain rituals, trying to send demons on brothers to make brothers doubt and give up or fight amongst each other, you know, create discord, you know. These devils, they intend on devouring the Israelites through their sorceries and their witchcraft. You see? So we always got to be vigilant, man. We always got to watch. We always got to watch ourselves too, man. You know, you gotta watch your steps in this truth. You know, be sure that you're not offending brothers. You know, making sure you paying your tithes. Making sure you doing what you need to do to make your calling and election sure. You know, I mean, right now we're called, but we don't know if we're of the elect. So we got to continue, you know, to be humble and continue to fast and pray. So yeah, man, the point has pretty much been made. Lord's will, you were edified through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua. With that, I'm going to say, Shalom. Is on to the next one.